Welcome to my channel. This is the situation update for the past 3 days in the Ukrainian-Russian war, based on verified information and battlefield maps from Syriac Maps. Russian forces advance north of Kharkov, secure Kysliakivka district. Russian troops pushed through the Tatarsky forest, maneuvering to outflank Synelnykove from the north. The capture of the asphalt plant west of the railway solidified full control over Kysliakivka district in Vovchansk, tightening the encirclement arc. Assessment: the northern Kharkov axis shows a methodical Russian advance. Consolidation in Vovchansk establishes a launch base for further envelopment toward Synelnykove, signaling continued erosion of Ukrainian defensive coherence in the sector. Russian forces merge northeastern axes, pressure Oskil line. Russian units consolidated control along the border, uniting the Melovsky and Dvorichna directions. East of Kupiansk, reconnaissance elements expanded toward the Oskil River, pushing Pishchain and Kirilivka into a contested gray zone as Ukrainian manpower thins. Assessment: the unification of axes enhances Russian operational fluidity. Ukrainian troop shortages east of the Oskil expose a widening vulnerability. Continued Russian probing will likely force a withdrawal or collapse of this defensive sector. Russian forces advance north of Donetsk, secure key terrain around Sviati Hory. Russian army consolidated control over Sviati Hory National Park and wastewater facilities to the south, forcing Ukrainian withdrawal from Novoselivka. Units advanced to Yarova's outskirts and expanded the buffer west of Zarikin after capturing extensive forest areas. Assessment: Russian dominance across the Sviati Hory Lyman sector confirms continued tactical initiative. Ukrainian defensive lines erode under steady pressure. Russian control of forested terrain ensures staging advantage for future thrusts westward toward Sloviansk. Pushpin Russian forces capture key trench system near Siversk. On the Zvanovskaya front, Russian troops seized the main Ukrainian trench network west of Vyimka near Zvanivsky Pond, advancing to within 1 kilometer of Siversk's southern outskirts. The front line is now being leveled for continued pressure. Assessment: the breach near Siversk marks tactical progress toward the town's southern perimeter. Russian forces are systematically compressing Ukrainian defenses. The fall of Siversk would open a direct corridor toward the Sloviansk-Kramatorsk stronghold. Ukrainian forces counterattack on Shakhovskoy front, regains several settlements. Ukrainian army launched a large-scale counteroffensive to reduce the Shakhove salient and ease pressure on Pokrovsk and Myrnohrad, retaking Suketsky, Zadyshak, Shakhove, and Chernyavsky, plus quarry positions south of Kucherov Yar. Russian forces retained control of western Shakhove. Assessment: the counterattack temporarily restores Ukrainian depth but lacks sustained momentum. Russian control of western Shakhove ensures continued pressure. Without reinforcement, Ukrainian gains risk reversal under renewed artillery and air interdiction. Russian forces secure Novoserhiivka and advance toward Dnipropetrovsk border. On the Udakninskaya and Mazevskaya fronts, Russian troops captured the key trench system west of Novoserhiivka, fully securing the locality and the Dnipropetrovsk, Donetsk border section. Forces advanced west of Molodetsk and re-entered the Krasnoarmyskaya Zaporizhzhia No. 1 mine from the west. Assessment: consolidation along the Oblast border strengthens Russian control of the southern Donetsk axis. The renewed push toward the Krasnoarmyskaya mine signals intent to deepen penetration toward Pokrovsk, maintaining offensive tempo across industrial zones. Russian forces recapture Novoselivka and Yanvarske on Veliko-Mikhailovskaya front. After weeks of positional fighting, Russian troops regained full control over Novoselivka and Yanvarske, restoring the front line along the Veliko-Mikhailovskaya axis. Ukrainian attempts to hold the sector collapsed under sustained artillery and assault pressure. Assessment: the stabilization of this front marks renewed Russian dominance in the sector. With Ukrainian defenses eroded, further Russian consolidation is expected to expand the buffer zone and enable deeper penetration toward rear logistics hubs.